Are you going to ride the conjured horse, or are you just going to deconjure it? You never explained what you're doing
Wait,
with
how
it.
long does the conjuration last for?
1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's
Yeah, but actually, you notice the horse, if you didn't intentionally dismiss it, it hasn't gone away.
Oh, the magic sustains it.
There's so much damn magic here that it will not naturally dissipate. You would have to,
nice.
intentionally get rid of it.
Its name is Giselle, and
It's married to Tom Brady.
is it?
That's
I believe
Tom Brady's wife's name.
I believe you. I believe you. Yeah. All right, ride the horse back to the palace. Check if Dave's there. Is he already?
He isn't.
He isn't.
Nope.
Still looking for gas stations.
Possibly.
Okay, I guess that's on me. that's my fault. It's too bad Dave's not a goat. Or I could just hack into the goat matrix.
Yeah, no.
He
isn't.
Is he goat-like? Does he have any goat qualities?
We could ask him.
No, he's got twink qualities, not goat qualities.
Oh shit! I'm gonna find a goat and tie it to him, so I can always find him.
I mean, we could always just ask, like, that secretary guy if he knows if there's any goats around here.
We're getting distracted. First we will find Dave, then we'll find a goat to find Dave, and then we need to find grass to find a goat. Okay, slow down.
So you've gone back to the palace. You've gone to your suite.
Yeah.
It's empty. I don't mean like nothing's in there. I mean it's just there's no one in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can grab your shit if you like.
Yeah. I want to find the
just
king.
Hang out there and wait for Dave.
Yeah.
You gonna find the king?
I want to find the king.
You can ask around. He is unfortunately in an important meeting right now.
Oh, what about the secretary guy?
Can we bring back the secretary guy? What does he say? I ask him.
He probably knows stuff.
He is.
He knows the guy.
So what? Give me a question. Phrase it.
Okay. Hey, Mr. What's his name? No idea.
He didn't have one.
Okay.
We never named him,
Okay.
actually.
Mr. No Name.
The guy who says the word.
Say, how long is the king gonna be occupied?
Well, looks at the ledger. It's Dickens all afternoon. He's gonna be busy.
Oh, damn. What, the stickings, always those stickings. How many dickings? Are they deep dickings or medium dickings?
4 deep,
No.
1 medium.
Shit.
Oh, and 1 right in the ear.
What?
That's an oral dicking. Highly advanced. You don't get dickings like that anymore.
Oh.
Most people can't take one in the ear. He wipes a tear. He's just like reminiscing of back better days when people could fuck each other in the ear. Oh, those were dickings, I tell you.
Okay, so... is he gonna finish today?
Oh, several times.
Okay, this is my fault.
You keep setting me up. I can't not.
Can we just skip to the part where we're looking for Dave and see if maybe he has an idea about that?
Okay, yeah. Gonna get... Oh, I'm gonna say... Okay, that's
Well, I wanted to say dickings more.
Yeah. Mr. Secretary person.
Yes.
Do you need a break from whatever you're doing?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I have incredible stamina. All the ladies know it.
See, that's where I was going with this. Yeah,
That was a dirty joke.
it was... You wanna...
Penis.
You wanna... Oh, God. This guy's killing me. See, listen, you wanna fuck or not?
I'm working. I think if I could pencil you in for a dickin' next Tuesday.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn around and walk out. This is too much. Okay, look for Dave. We're gonna look for Dave.
All right.
Do we have anything that Dave related on us? Like
Not
Does
really,
Mr.
no.
Fluffers have his scent? Can you track
I
him?
wanted to send out dogs, but if we don't... Oh, if Mr. Fluffers knows what he smells like.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh my god.
We'll have Mr. Fluffers
I'm gonna-
track him.
I'm gonna ask Mr.
Okay.
Fluffers. I don't know if he's gonna answer me. Probably not, because he doesn't talk.
I can
gonna
turn
sit him
I
down
can
on the-
druid wild shape into a cat and talk to him.
Yeah. Can you talk to him? Sure.
Yeah, I will wild shape into a cat and talk to Mr. Fluffers.
First conversation with Mr. Fluffers.
It only took 7 months.
Why did we never do that before? Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to say to Mr. Fluffers? Please be advised, you're addressing a creature with a brain the size of a walnut.
Well, cats are smart. So...
No, cats are arrogant. There's a difference.
Okay. So I guess, I turn into a cat, and I kind of walk up to Mr. Fluffers, and I say, "Hi there." I'm gonna start with a greeting. Does he say anything?
He sniffs your nose.
Okay. Just ask him, you remember that guy in the shorts?
And he's looking at you, and you can see confusion as to what shorts are.
I'm checking to...
What's the shorts?
And I don't suppose using the message cantrip would help communication at all, would it?
No, because you're dealing with a problem not really of language because you're speaking cat, but of complexity of language and overall creature intelligence.
Okay. I guess I'll say dumb guy as a question. To see if he remembers Dave.
Okay, when you say dumb guy, he sort of perks up and looks at Sky.
Hey! I mean, I don't know what's going on. I smile at the both of you, but hey!
No,
He looks at Sky and goes, was his cat for him?
no, I'm gonna shake my head and say, no, the topless one.
I am outraged, out of character.
Mr. Fluffers is trying to process this and is thinking you mean half a person.
No, I mean the human who does not wear a shirt.
He looks at both of you and goes, "You?"
No, the one who you can see his nipples all the time, and not just some of the time.
And he just sort of goes, "Titty man."
Yeah, that one. Do you know where he is, or can you find him?
No. Kibble?
Do you remember what he smells like? He smelled really bad.
Old Spice.
Yeah, that one. Can you lead us to where the Old Spice smell is?
Here.
Well, yeah, it's...
And he walks over to Dave's bed,
Okay.
hops up on it, and looks really proud.
Yeah, so...
Found it.
Now can you follow the smell and tell us where he's gone and where he is now?
It takes Mr. Fluffers a bit of time to process that long as a question. But once he does, he hops down, walks to the bathroom, walks back, and does so 4 times.
Fluffers is dumb.
Yes, a kitten is not the smartest creature. And then she walks to the door and looks at you.
And I nod.
And slowly starts to walk out the door.
Okay, I'm going to kind of gesture at Sky with my head and then follow Mr. Fluffers.
I follow the adorable kittens. They're having so much fun.
Alright, now it's the world's most interesting parade is now happening. With 2 kittens and an Asmar. As you guys get outside, you just hear a noise like you've never heard before. It's this rumbling like thunder that doesn't stop. It's slowly getting louder and louder. Noise like a dragon bellowing or a fucking giant or something. It's getting louder and louder.
Okay, are we also gonna say that when we were back at the room, we picked up all of our like weapons and stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you got your shit.
So I'm going to wild shape back into Cornobi. That's 2 uses, so I need a rest before I can use them again, but yeah, hearing that, I'm going to shift back into Corn.
I'm gonna grab Mr. Fluffers, put him back on my shoulder, because I don't know what's gonna happen now.
Okay. Basically, as the noise is getting louder and louder coming towards you, it appears to be coming directly from the main, like, bridge boulevard. Like, it's coming from inside the city, coming towards the castle.
Oh no,
Basically,
I know what's... Oh no, yeah, please, sorry. I just had a thought. Sorry, yeah.
Alright, basically what you see barreling towards you is kind of, well, from the front, it looks kind of square.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gray.
Yeah.
Alright? And
it stands out in your goat vision?
It's...
No.
No.
No,
and,
it doesn't.
As it gets closer, you can kind of make it out more. It appears to be overall sort of oblong.
Mm-hmm.
It has these weird circular things. Like it's sitting on these round things that are spinning.
Yeah, it's weird.
As it's coming towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And...
So where did he find it?
It kind of... It skids to a halt in front of you. And the side of it just, like, opens outward. Like it's some sort of a secret door. And you can kind of see like a compartment inside this thing with like surrounded by glass. And
there's couches.
Dave leaps out. And he's holding a red gas can. And he goes, I found a gas station and a car. And no one here knows how to drive, so like they just let me have it.
Did you step outside this plane of reality?
Dave.
Have you been multiverse hopping without us?
How?
No, I was looking for a gas station, and I got a little bit lost, and I took a wrong turn, and then I'm pretty sure...
And fell through a hole in the multiverse.
I'm pretty sure after I took a wrong turn that...
Albuquerque?
I was somewhere in France.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, it's weird because the driver's, the steering wheel's on the wrong side, so I don't know where I am. Somewhere from Europeland, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to have a Mini Cooper back home, and this is a Mini Cooper, so...
So you can jump out of this plane of reality. This inescapable plane of reality.
Oh, that shit happens to me all the time. Yeah, my dad used to call it narrative causality.
With all my 21 wisdom, I'm not even gonna attempt a roll here.
Don't want to spoil the magic?
You can roll if you want.
Okay,
I guess we have a car now to travel around in.
If you want a tiny bit of inside baseball, he didn't actually.
No, he can just make stuff happen. He can just make stuff.
If you want to go down this path, there is already building in my mind how this car ended up in this plane of reality.
Yeah. It has been exiled. It's been a bad car. It's a very naughty car.
It'll fit in perfect with us then.
He also, Dave also informed you that he was told that if you're looking for brain magic people, brain magic, that you'd probably want to visit the Archmages at the College of Advanced Dermatology.
Dermatology?
Which is thaumatology.
Okay, where's that?
It's a very good joke.
He pulls out a crudely little drawn map that shows where it is, and it's like 5 trees to the east.
Okay.
I just look at him and like...
I guess we can ride there inside of this self-driving chariot.
Why is everybody cool with this? I don't... What is it? How? What?
Huh?
What?
What?
What? What?
You're the one with all the wisdom. How do
I
you
know,
not
I know it's really weird that the driver's seat is on the wrong side, but other than that, it rides pretty nice. I think it might be needing, new brakes down the line, because they squeak a little bit.
I want to sit down on the ground.
I mean,
I'll sit down. I just plump my ass down on the ground and don't move.
I assume this thing is just
You're
like a
the one-
minecart that's magic, and so it's enchanted to drive itself.
You're the guys who wanted to send Dave away to look for a gas station.
I need a moment. You guys get in the box. I need a moment.
I'm gonna kind of look at Sky and look at the box, and then go sit by Sky instead.
Oh. Sky's not okay.
Oh.
She's not okay.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna look at him and say, do you want to talk about it?
The very essence of reality. Do you want to chat about it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything
Cornobi's
is wrong.
limited brain makes it so she's not too broken by this.
Cornobi... Everything's wrong. Nothing is right.
That's the extra wisdom talking. It makes you crazy.
I don't know. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Just don't think about it.
My head hurts. It really does. Where are we?
Have we invented Tylenol yet?
Dave checks the glove box.
No.
But he's pretty sure if there are any, they'd probably be expired.
Yeah, I don't have any anti-headache magic that I know of. I have good berry. If you want a good berry.
Good berry. I'm trying to figure out, because Sky is really not okay right now. Everything is breaking down.
I have cure wounds. Maybe that would cure your head.
If only Sky had something on her person that many people across the world have used to relax for millennia.
Cornobi?
Yeah?
Let's just... Dave, get out of the box, please.
Dave turns the car off and gets out.
Guys, let's just sit down for a moment. Let's just be cool, please.
Okay.
Dave
Do you want me
sits
to turn
down.
into a chair?
No?
Okay.
I think it's the last thing you should possibly be offering.
Well, she wants to sit down.
I don't want you to be a chair. I just want you to be you. For a goddamn minute.
I could be a chair with armrests that can hug you.
Oh my god! Hold on.
We're just going to turn this entire campaign into Pee-wee's Playhouse. Where's Globy?
I'm gonna smoke like the biggest fucking blunt I've ever smoked in my life. It's huge, you guys, and I'm not gonna share.
Oh,
you can roll your own if you want.
Can I smell the
This
smoke?
is mine.
Can I just sit there and sniff it?
You can sniff it if you want. You can sniff it.
Get some of that
It's
secondhand
okay.
goodness.
Just sniff it. And Sky just stares straight ahead, smoking.
Just think, only half an hour ago, you were feliciating a house elf.
Yeah, that factors in. It totally factors in.
Eagerly going down on that knobbly dick.
She just sits there and it's like, guys, I fucked an elf king.
I did too.
Yep.
Which is arguably should be the best kind of elf, right?
So far.
And then I figured, let's try an elf lady,
Mm-hmm.
see what that's like.
Yeah,
Right?
That was good too.
Yeah, that was it. That was definitely a dick-free dicking.
Found a good one too.
Yeah.
And then knobbly,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we got some good stuff out of it.
And I don't know what's wrong with me. But all this shit is so boring.
Oh.
I can't even tell you. It's so boring and it shouldn't be. And Cornobi, your brain is all weird.
Well, yeah.
And I don't know what's up with that. And now Dave has brought a box that is loud and smells bad.
Well,
And,
yeah.
and guys, I really don't know what's going on
Please,
anymore.
her name is Cornobi.
What did I say?
Boxes.
A box that was loud and smelled bad.
Yeah, but you said Dave brought it, and I've been here the whole time.
It's still good.
Listen, that joke was going to happen no matter what.
I mean, I don't know that I have any thoughts on any of that, except it was fun because you were there.
Oh.
I mean,
I want to put an arm around Cornobi and just cuddle her.
I mean, otherwise I would just be in a field punching some guys, and that would be boring, you know?
You think? I'm starting to think there's really nothing wrong with just being in a field punching guys.
Yeah, but...
Sounds less complicated.
But with nobody there to be punching guys with, it's... Yeah, it is kind of boring.
Yeah, I guess it's more fun to punch guys with friends around, isn't it? Dave?
Yes?
You're okay. Even though you brought a big box that I don't know what it's for.
It's for traveling in.
It looks like it's got some cushions.
Guys?
Isn't all leather interior.
Also, I just realized, are we still in the treetops? Are we like driving a car around
Yes.
a treetop
Yes.
fort?
Yeah.
Yes.
Giselle is also there. And she's just eagerly waiting to get in the car, I imagine.
Or to be hooked up to the front so she can pull it?
Guys?
Yeah?
We're gonna be okay, right?
We have been so far.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on, but that's normal.
Alright, I trust you.
I mean, we're not dead. And we're having fun. So I guess that's good enough.
Dave just sort of looks up and goes, "My father always told me that if you find yourself stranded in an alternate dimension in an elven kingdom in the forest with a Mini Cooper, you should drive that car far away as possible because something bad might happen if you don't." I always wondered about that one.
Your father's a very wise man.
So did your father mean we're supposed to drive to the brain guys or drive somewhere else?
I don't know. If Brain Guy's like 5 trees away, that's a long way.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe the brain guys can take a look at Dave too.
Yeah, but...
No offense.
Yeah.
And me for that
And
matter.
maybe, just between us, maybe Mr. Fluffers as well. He's not that bright. It took a while to get him to lead us in the right direction.
You were trying to track someone with a cat?
Yeah?
That's dumb.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Oh, guys, don't fight. You're both just idiots to the ninth. I don't know.
Idiot squad.
But I love you. Love you both. Really do. I'm not okay.
Oh.
So if no one else does anything, Sky's just having a crisis. That's all. I'm. This is where I'm at right now. So someone else is gonna have to take.
I mean, I guess I'm just there for you until you're comfortable enough to get in the car so Dave can chauffeur us to, wherever it is we're going.
To the brain guys.
Yeah. At whatever academy or something. Where were they?
Academy of Advanced Thaumatology.
Yeah, that place.
All right, so this guy's gonna take a couple of deep breaths and figure, well, it's not gonna get any better if I just sit around here. So let's go to the brain guys.
I mean,
Hey, high adventure!
yeah, just think of it as a noisy magic chariot.
You're so smart, Cornobi.
I'm not, but I guess.
Yeah, but she's highly intoxicated. So
Oh, right.
she just smoked a giant blunt by herself.
Yeah.
You're the best at this brain stuff, Cornobi.
Alright, so you notice the first thing that happens when you get in and he turns the car on is the stereo starts up. And Dave kind of apologized to you. The only CD and thing is, for some reason, a copy of Best of Queen.
Why is that bad?
We Are the Champions is playing right now.
Nice.
Nice.
So, riding along in the automobile until, going over several bridges. Luckily, they're all wide bridges, so a Mini Cooper, being a small car, is not having difficulty traversing.
This is weird, you guys. This is really
it's a magic
weird.
Chariot. Just don't ask any more questions about it.
Does no one else find this weird? Mr. Fluffers? Anyone?
I'm Corn.
Dave's like, what do you mean weird? It's just a car.
Oh, never mind. Don't mind me.
I'm just not thinking about it. That's
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's your MO, isn't it? What's an MO?
It's the beginning of what a cow says.
Sean, I want to be you when I grow up.
When you get to the Academy of Advanced Thaumatology, you realize that it's really looks kind of out of place. For one thing, the map said 5 trees over, but it's not in a tree. In fact, it's like where normally you would expect in this grid of trees there to be a big tree. There isn't. In fact, what it is almost like a mini mountain of stone. It looks like it's just is naturally occurring sort of stone tower that levels off around the level of where, the roads and stuff are. And there is a gigantic stone building on top of it. All towers and whatever they are, the minarets or whatever, all the fiddly bits the castles have. It's got all of them.
Minas Tirith.
I'm actually thinking of a little bit more like mini Hogwarts.
Oh, nice. That's even better.
Yeah. It's kind of like a mystical castle looking thing, Some of the bits definitely look like architecturally they shouldn't work, but they do,
So a mini Hogwarts would be what? A Piglet Warts?
A Rue Warts? An Owl Warts?
Well, now
I'm sorry, I'm going to keep going with Winnie the Pooh references until something's funny.
And then we're going to demand a giant squid, too, so just as an aside.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
You won't get it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Is there at least a grumpy tree that wants to pound things?
Well, there is a tree.
The pounding pine?
It is the pounding pine, yes, actually.
Ooh,
it's not grumpy, though. Because it's pounding it. Well, it's pounding it hard. This tree is constantly jerking off.
You can't get close because you get just tree sap
Pine
all
sap,
over you.
Tree sap.
Yeah.
He's just got the hardest wood.
This porn parody writes itself.
What do you mean parody?
This is life.
This is just porn.
Okay,
so
so we go to the place.
yeah, you can. Dave parks out front. Yeah, there's stone staircase leading to the front doors, which are just doors. Nothing special about them. They're made of wood. They have handles. Though you should remember from earlier flavor text, the doorknobs are all +1. So
What does that mean?
they're exceptionally good at opening and closing doors.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The hinges are +1 as well. They don't need oil. They just work.
Let's just work.
Nice.
Yeah,
We still gotta open it yourself.
maybe. Have you tried asking politely?
I'm gonna do that right now.
All right.
Dear Mr. Door, Mrs. Door, I don't want to assume. Could you can you like open for us so we can go through you? Or is that not a thing you do?
All right. Right as you finish speaking, something rather unexpected happens. A group of elves, maybe 4 of them, all dressed like students, kind of like barges past you and go through the door. One of them looking at you going, "The fuck, girl? You high as shit. Talking to a door. Jesus."
You want some?
He stops. He looks at okay.
I'm gonna give him one of the pre-rolled ones, just because I'm a nice person. And I'm gonna wink at him.
He thanks you and apologizes for having been rude, and he runs off to catch up with his friends.
I wave. Slowly. Alright, I guess we go through on our own like fucking dorks who open their own doors. This is boring. Yeah, let's go through.
There's an administrative office directly to your left when you enter. And other than that, it's just, hallways and doors, and you aren't really sure what goes where.
Okay.
But one thing, obviously, is an administrative office.
Yeah, that's where we're heading.
Okay. If you go in, there is just a desk, which kind of goes all the way across the room. It's not a big room. And on the other side of the desk is a female elf doing paperwork and stuff. And
She
you can
hot?
see they're all hot. They're all hot elves.
I know.
Right? And there's stuff on the things like a little bell you could ring in case she wasn't at the desk. And, there's like...
I'm gonna ring it anyway.
Honestly, looks like the principal's office of like any high school in the world.
I'm gonna ring the bell.
Okay, she
Just
looks up
because
with
I
sort
want
of aren't we clever look. And just says, "Oh, excuse me. I'll come running any second now. Oh, look, I'm already here."
I like the sound of bells is the thing. I'm sorry, that wasn't meant to be mean or anything. Jeez, God. Look.
She can tell immediately that you're not students.
Is it because of how we're dressed?
Is it because I'm 30 years old?
Are we out of uniform?
No, and she just kind of looks at you and goes, "I work in a building filled with hundreds of magical teenagers. Excuse me if my temper is a tiny bit short."
Do you want to relax? You need something to relax? Little? You want something?
And then she's like, "Oh, don't worry, I have all my heroin at home."
Okay, cool. It's good to know that you're, set. Hey, thing is, I don't know how to phrase this. I'm not usually this bad with words. I don't know what's going on right now. We're looking... See, my friend here, and she's gonna point to Cornobi.
I'll just wave.
My friend here, her brain is not good.
It's not.
And
She gives you a sort of a and you're the one saying that kind of look.
I realized that.
Maybe.
And so the thing is, we're looking for like some magic person who's really smart, who maybe can take a look at her brain, or maybe not take a look at her brain. That would be, you'd have to cut her head open, and we don't want that. But maybe make her brain better. And she's just gonna stare off into the distance like she lost her train of thought. It takes her about 20 seconds to come back, and she's gonna look at the ladies. And there are some really, really smart. Really, God, I can't do this. There's some really smart ass mages. And she's gonna look to her guys, to Cornobi and Dave. Like, what were they called?
Archmages?
Oh yeah, those guys. They're here and they're really smart. Like, you follow
the brain
me?
guys.
You know where I'm going with this?
Her hand is... Both hands have been on the desk. One of them, you can see, is slowly going towards
the alarm
the
button.
inner edge of the desk. You may get that impression. She may be trying to summon security at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna roll persuasion as I step in. Rolled a 19. Oh no, that was the previous roll. I rolled a 28. Fuck yeah. Okay, yeah, so I roll a 28 persuasion. I'm gonna step up to her and say,
Damn.
Look, we're... Like she was saying, I have memory problems.
Oh, I can't imagine
it's
why.
like, I know there must be something
Hey!
in my past, but I don't know what it is. And we were wondering if anyone here specializes in recovering lost memories, or something like that.
Wow, there's a lot
Her
of
hand
words.
now is no longer moving towards where you think there must be an alarm button. It has stopped. It hasn't moved back yet, but it's no longer going towards. And she takes your words into her head through her ears, and
Like a normal person.
yeah, she says, "Well, look at the experimental wing. They're doing weird things with, what do they call them?
Brains.
Neuronumber biology. I'm getting it wrong, I know I am.
You're not very smart.
If you
Would that be able to help?
If you head up there, look for the office of Dr. Constipotato.
Okay.
He's
Thank
one
you.
of the circle of archmages, and he's the only one I think that might be able to help you with your drug addiction or whatever it is.
A what?
She goes back to doing paperwork. You've officially been turned away.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at Sky and say, okay, we got a name. Let's go find this guy.
Oh, finally. Thought she'd never shut up.
She was pretty talkative.
You want me to lead?
Yeah, well, I guess
I can't.
we go to look for the whatever door has the guy's name on it and go there
Yeah, let's go.
and knock on the door.
Alright, so you can follow the clearly marked signs.
Mm-hmm.
It is an educational institute after all. Not like Hogwarts where it's built to murder children, but actually meant to educate them.
Ooh.
And, so
Piglet Warts is a nice place.
you find the, place. It's up several flights of stairs. In fact, it almost feels like you've traveled further than you should be able to. Like, you should no longer be in this building anymore, it feels like.
Because it's bigger on the inside?
It is.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's girls. But you get there, you eventually find a door that does have a nameplate on it. It says Dr. Constipotato. and then a whole bunch of letters after it.
Is that one name or is that? Oh, okay.
It's one name.
Uh-huh.
It's his last name. His last name is Constipotato.
Mm-hmm. And then a whole bunch of
He
shit.
doesn't list his first name. If you get like you become friends with him, he might tell you his first name.
Ooh.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
And it's got a bunch of letters. Says PhD&D.
PhD and D. Cool.
Yeah.
BBQ.
Yeah.
RSS.
WTF.
Definitely that one.
OMG WTF BBQ.
ROFL.
D&D.
Okay.
LMAO. IANAL.
And so on and so forth.
GTFO.
So I knock on the door. I
Alright.
ignore the GTFO and I knock on the damn door.
FOAD.
XOXO.
Aw.
Anyway, the door is opened by an officious
A house
looking elf. No, this is a more Tolkien-y elf.
Okay.
He
Boo.
is little he had like glasses on, but they're like little round ones that make him just look like he's busy at all times. Like he's constantly should be doing something else. And
Kinda like that Elias fellow.
Is he hot?
they're all hot.
But they're
Brian.
all hot.
It's never gonna get old.
And he
Never.
never. And he's sort of says, "Can I help you?"
Oh no.
Yeah,
This guy bursts out laughing.
What? What's funny? Is something funny? Did I miss a joke? Are you doing student things?
I'm here because I have memory gaps and I don't
She's a
know how to
construct.
figure out what they are. I'm what?
Nothing.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Okay.
come in. Come in.
Oops.
He gestures you into his office,
Okay. I go in.
Me too.
and he sits behind a large mahogany desk.
Ooh. Fancy.
And there are some nice, soft, cushiony chairs, staring at his desk you can sit down at if you like. And
Well.
he says,
Might as well.
what exactly are you looking for? What exactly you want me to do? What exactly are you here for?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Never been better. I'm so chipper and happy.
I can't do this.
I've had a lovely day.
No. Please don't. I can't do this. Okay. Whew.
I just had some lovely
Your
cookies.
voice almost sounds like octopus speak.
I've never spoken to an octopus.
You mind flayer.
I have never flayed a mind. If you're here for jokes, I assure you my sense of humor is top notch. However, I have officious business to do.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
do too, but I can't stop laughing.
I'm here for the memory problems. I don't remember beyond. How long would you say it was, Sky? Has it been a year? I'm not even sure about that.
Her brain's not good.
I don't know how old I am.
She's a construct.
I am?
Yeah,
A construct?
yes. A magical construct.
Hmm.
I love you, but I love you anyway, Cornobi.
Hmm. Yeah, no, this is just news to me. I guess that makes sense.
He hands Cornobi a form
Hmm?
For constructs.
and says, if you're gonna sign with that and that and that, then simply, release forms, allow me to cast a spell on you, figure you out, do your jetting, do all that good stuff.
Okay, so I'll sign it.
Alright, he checks to make sure that it's in order. Walks over, plops him in a filing cabinet, because the best filing is done all the time, and not just on days when it gets too messy.
Mm-hmm.
He opens a drawer, takes out a small wand that is actually, it almost looks like it's bleeding glitter. I mean, like glitter, magical sparks are like coming off it, and they fade after they get a few inches away from it. But you can tell this looks like it is just pulsing with magic. You know,
Shiny!
yeah.
I'm fascinated.
Hmm?
And he walks up to Cornobi and taps her on the head with it.
Okay.
And then he looks at the wand again, closes his eyes, seems to just stand there for a few minutes. Like, with the wand, like, close to his head, just like, almost like he's meditating or something. You can't quite tell what's going on. He's magicking, basically. He's magicking real hard. Like, he's doing full magic.
Whoa.
And then he's just stop, go back to his seat. Goes, oh, I see. That's unfortunate.
What? What? Is she okay?
Am I gonna die?
No.
No, you're not going to die. Definitely not.
Oh, good.
You're
Oh,
rather
good.
difficult to kill, in fact.
Well, I'm corn.
It's just...
Cornobi knows she's corn.
Yes, but you weren't always.
Oh, wait? What? I wasn't? I only ever remember being corn.
Even though powerful magic has limits. But you were human once.
Oh. Okay.
Cornobi?
Who am
Explain yourself.
I don't know.
Somehow, your soul was transferred into this. I can see the person who did it has great skill. Because this body should not have been able to hold a human mind. It should not have happened.
Hmm?
Someone was literally building this construct as... improving it as he put you in it.
Hmm.
But I suppose even that isn't quite enough. You didn't fit, not all of you.
So who am I?
I don't know.
Why corn?
Why not?
I don't know that either.
Maybe I...
And if you're noticing something, if you're being paying attention to him, you have noticed intentionally his voice has slowed. He's really taken aback by everything that he noticed. He is no longer in his comfort zone.
Well, we impressed a professor.
An elf professor, no less.
Yeah. That's some good magic.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
He's just like, in order to do this, the person, whoever did this, would have been the most powerful wizard who ever lived. I wouldn't
Oh, cool.
be worthy to be his apprentice.
Sweet.
But that kind of magic, expenditure, I can't imagine how it wouldn't destroy the person doing it. They get completely eaten by the magical forces they were trying to control.
So am I the person who cast the spell, or am I someone else?
No. Not old enough.
Oh.
No one could have learned. No one could have learned that much magic in that short amount of time.
Okay.
An elf?
No. It doesn't feel elvish. It's different. Slightly raw, but such power.
Oh, God.
No, not divine.
No.
Definitely arcane. Definitely
Arcane.
arcane.
Okay.
A warlock?
It's something, but... Oh.
Well, I guess I already rolled, right?
Hmm?
Didn't actually figure anything out. I rolled Arcana on this
Yeah.
earlier. So,
Well, he has given you details you didn't learn before.
can I roll again?
Well, yeah, it's a different scene.
The thing is, he's from here. He's a smart wizard, but he's from here. And I guess I want to know if I've ever heard of someone so powerful in our, plane
Okay.
of existence,
All right.
or plane
Okay.
of
Yeah.
being.
I see where you're going with that. Yeah. Definitely roll it.
Crit.
Fuck you so hard. Eat my entire ass.
I'd love to.
Hop on an airplane, Toots. Okay. The way he describes the sheer magical power that would be required, it reminds you of not quite a legend because it's not old enough, but an old persistent rumor that you'd hear kind of spoken about in ye olde adventurer bars, when you'd be in town looking for work, about a not one wizard but three, simply referred to as the what?
3 wizards.
3 wizards in a trench coat?
Stacked up on top of each other.
Sorry.
No, these were 3 wizards known only as the Three. Nobody knew their real names, how old they really were, where they had come from. This is back in your world. They were simply known as the Three, and they always wore, whenever they were anywhere they could be seen, were always wearing gumdrop cloaks. It is rumored they invented them.
Ooh, my heroes.
Is
Yeah.
Taylor one of them?
I don't know, maybe they're all Eugenes.
Oh.
But yeah, you distinctly remember, you had not really considered it before, because it was always just so fantastical that these 3 wizards had, they had scaled every mountain. They had done everything you can imagine that you could do as an adventurer. And then they vanished. Roughly, it's like if you remember that rumors are true. Roughly about 15 to 20 years ago is the last time any new stories about them that were even slightly believable came out. They were basically the adventurers of the kings, and then with enough power they could basically start a kingdom of their own and no one could say shit. They just vanished.
I tell the others about this, everything I remembered. See if if Mr. Constipation can...
Constipotato!
I genuinely didn't remember. Maybe, I don't know, he's a magic dude, if this is helpful to him, What do I know? I'm just a lowly ranger. In a bikini.
Who's high?
So... I think it's winding down by now. I hope so. Because... Ooh, I'm useless.
Alright, Dr. Constipotato listens to what you have to say very patiently. Perhaps more patiently than he should, because you kind of ramble a bit and you just go off on tangents every now and then. Because you're still high. But you're sobering up enough to the point where you can actually get a little bit of a narrative going.
Yeah.
He takes that in and he's just like, well, if they're as powerful as you say they are, or as did your rumors and legends say, maybe if 3 of them were working together, they could do this, and I'd say that maybe a 20-25% chance of surviving.
So my daddies might still be alive?
Oh.
Well, you said it was 25 years ago, 20 years ago. I mean, obviously, I don't know. If they are alive, they'd be back where you came from now.
Do I have a rough idea where they... Like, were they Sword Coast based, or maybe closer to where I was from?
They adventured up and down the Sword Coast, over to Waterdeep. I mean, all over Faerun.
Okay.
They were literally... It was like, oh, an army of dragons is coming. Well, luckily the king has these guys on speed dial. Oh, the army of dragons is dead. So, they adventured all over.
And Cornobi didn't tell Sky about her visions. I think we...
Yeah, because she didn't really think anything about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, this is a total shot in the dark. I'm like, don't take me seriously. But they just vanished. Like, they didn't even leave a trace or anything. What if they got sent here? Are you guys feeling me?
Poppycock,
I mean,
couldn't have happened.
it would be nice.
I'd have known.
Yeah, I was about to ask because you
That
probably...
kind of power, I'd have known. You can't hide it.
Not even in a gumdrop cloak?
Whatever that is, no. Probably not.
Whatever that is, and I'm going to show him my gumdrop cloak. That's a gumdrop cloak.
He actually is admiring it, and oh, amazing. Wonderful tailor work. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stitching. I wanted to be a tailor once, but I wasn't fast enough.
You weren't
Had to get
fast.
the magic of the back. Had to go to magic of the backup career.
Yeah.
I turned out to be good at it.
It sucks, huh? It's really lame. But this thing, like Cornobi says, Cornobi's really smart, by the way, if you can't tell.
I've been told that before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been in that brain. It's not really.
Shut up. Look, this cloak, it hides things. Like people. Like maybe it can hide like your deepest essence, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know? Like your...
I have magic, so I could try wearing it and
shakes his
see
head.
if it hides my magic signature.
Yeah, try it on.
Okay.
Show Mr.
So yeah, I will wrap the cloak around myself so that it covers all of me.
So? Can you still tell?
Of course I can.
Damn.
It's a cloak. It's a very nice one.
But it hides you, like, super well. No? Okay.
Okay, so I give it back.
In internal monologue, he's like really debating comedically blowing the cloak up with a fireball, but he decides not to because it might damage his office.
I want to get away from this guy.
No, he decides not to.
Damn! Okay. So, Cornobi? You want to know anything else? I can't think of anything right now. I'm all out of my good ideas. All I have left is my bad ones.
I mean, I have a lot to digest now.
Pizza?
Dr. Constipotato does offer up this. He states that he could kind of tell sort of a few details about the magic, the spell that made Cornobi, had the magical signature. It left fingerprints basically, and he noticed that the spell was probably cast roughly 17 years ago, meaning Cornobi has existed in Cornobi form probably for about 17 years.
Wow!
I'm a teenager.
She's underage!
Oh no.
Fuck!
Well, I don't know. I assume it stacks if you have your body and then your previous self.
Actually.
No, it doesn't.
You can't tell how old you were when the magic was cast, except you were young. You were not like an old person trying to escape death, you know. You were a very young person.
So if we're going off the idea that these characters are our own ages, like Sky is Kirstein's age, then I guess that means she was 9? Okay.
Hey, one more thing. If we want to know more about, like, what's in her brain, like who she is and then her memories and shit, is there a way we could do that? Like, we could drag that shit out somehow? Or is that not a thing?
He looks at you honestly, and his expression is like the dad that has to tell his son that Fido didn't really go to live on a farm.
Oh no. Where did Fido go?
He's just like, I'm terribly sorry. I told you it didn't all fit.
I'm gonna look at Sky and just say, no, it's
those,
okay.
Those bits are gone.
It's okay, Sky. I've learned so much today that... I mean...
But you're gonna forget all of it.
You'll remind me, right?
Constipotato stands up. If you permit me, though, I can do one thing for you.
Huh?
Yeah?
There's a small bit that I can fix a little bit. I can't get back what you've lost, but I can help you retain what you've got. I can help you. I can fix your memory retention. You won't forget things anymore. Not like you have, just like regular people do.
Okay. Do we have to blow you for this, or will you just do it?
Can we blow you for this is the question.
He looks really, like, insulted because he's having a moment with you. And you just ruined it.
I did.
He thought he was being our big, like, super nice sweetheart, and now you're just like, by the way, are you a hooker? Are you a magic hooker?
Yep.
This guy's just like, that's our Cornobi.
Okay, now that the moment's ruined, yeah, that sounds nice.
He still has the wand, and he walks over to you, waves the wand over your head a few times, and the sparklies fall and seem to seep into your head. And blammo, character trait forgetful has been eliminated off your character.
Wow, I'll have to roleplay differently now.
Yeah, you can replace it with a different flaw, like slutty.
It only works going forward, by the way, so it's not like you're not gonna gain old memories.
Good, so I don't have to listen to past episodes and realize what I forgot.
No. Only going forward do you have to remember what you've done.
I gotta take notes now.
And that's why I have a notebook full of shit. I don't have that luxury. I still fuck it up all the time, so yeah.
Prepare to have every episode filled with pencil scratches as I'm writing this stuff down.
Use a pen, it's quieter.
I'll just use a keyboard and you'll just hear just clicking.
This is gonna be a very different campaign now.
He had mentioned that he thinks it almost feels like the last bits of the spell that put Cornobi in there were done in a big hurry, and that is probably why the short-term memory thing wasn't, or the long-term memory thing, I should say, wasn't completed. It was it feels like it was a race against time.
These three suspicious wizards were in a hurry. What could they possibly be in a hurry about?
Maybe they killed a hooker and they were trying to keep her alive.
If it might be, it's not really my place, I suppose, but all I could tell was the person was young. Perhaps a dying child.
Or that.
Or favorite pet.
Oh.
Wait, no, human, yeah, right.
But I thought you said I was human.
Who keeps humans as pets? Giants! They might have been giant wizards.
Wow.
No,
I was a slave to giant wizards once.
You would you like that, Cornobi?
No, not really.
No? Okay. But, like, until we find a way to maybe find out who you were, you can be whoever you want. That's cool, isn't it?
I mean, that's what I've been doing all this time, so I guess I'll just keep doing that. But now I know that I had daddies once.
Sky is filled with internal jealous rage. You get to create your own identity.
Well, isn't that what Sky's been doing?
Fucker. Yes, Sky's been having to rebel against an existing identity. You don't have to worry about that shit.
Until I find out what it was. I found out I was a sweet, innocent little girl, and then I turned into this slutty corn.
And then you're gonna be insanely proud of yourself. So no, you don't want us to blow you. Is that
he
what I'm
doesn't.
getting? Okay. No, it's cool. It's just, it never hurts to ask.
Yeah, he's in a long-term monogamous relationship.
Oh, who? With the lady from the bell lady from downstairs?
With the lady we were with earlier?
No. Not the secretary, not the prostitute.
It's one of the students.
Oh.
You
No.
monster.
She's an adult student.
He.
Oh,
Listen, he's been together with his husband
Yeah.
for many, many decades.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so cute. That's so sweet. I bet he's a nerd too.
His husband is a construction worker.
Oh,
But he's a magic construction worker, so he builds stuff with magic.
yeah. A
Kind of
nerd.
like playing Minecraft,
Or
but
like
fun.
the ending of Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, basically, that too. That works. That was a cool
Yeah.
visual. Yeah, he does that kind of stuff.
Okay. Hey, but I mean, if you close
Um,
your eyes, like, no, okay.
Is
You know what? Forget it. Forget it.
Is there anything else you wanted to ask him about, or show him, or any of that nature?
Whew.
Do you want to learn magic? Because as far as I know, does Sky have
What's
any
his
magic?
role in this university?
I do. Yeah, I'm a ranger.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I don't remember the
Wow,
last time
okay.
you used any spells. It's been a while.
I conjure animals all the
Oh, right.
time.
My memory's not fixed. It's still bad.
Yeah, but that's totally Cornobi,
Hmm.
right?
And that's actually from before the memory got fixed for the last time she conjured an animal.
Oh.
So,
That's true.
Oh, that solves that.
That's Jade. That's A+ role playing you're doing there.
Hmm.
This is amazing.
I'm good at this.
yeah, that is some very good in character stuff.
Sky looks at Dave for a second and contemplates, and then shakes her head and says, "No, I don't. There's nothing I want to know right
You
now.
don't want to ask about the box
Um,
and where it came from.
No, I absolutely don't.
Okay.
Do you?
I mean, I'm okay with it existing, but I am curious where he got it from.
I don't think Mr.
I think he had an adventure and he found it. And I don't know where he
Constipeter.
Constipotato.
It's not happening, Sean. It's not happening.
I wrote it down.
Okay, Constipotato. And now it's too late. I don't
Hey,
think.
you're almost done with him.
I don't think Mr. knows anything about that. To be honest,
Oh well.
I mean, you can ask.
Does Cornobi have anything she wants to talk about?
No. I've got a lot of stuff to think about now. And I can actually remember me
Now you
thinking about it.
can. Yeah, that's
All right.
great.
In that case, I'm going to have to do a
Hmm.
thing
Uh-oh.
because I feel it might be considered important.
Okay.
He notices your staff,
Staff?
and yes,
You have a staff.
My stick?
A stick.
I don't
Yes,
know that it
your
was
stick.
long enough to be considered. Or did we say it was a staff?
regardless, staff or stick.
I mean, I've been
or
shoving it up
whatever,
my
it's not-
snatch
it's
every
not-
time I
Dildo.
use it, so that's not really
Yeah.
staff length.
All right. Well, it's your
Okay.
stick. I'm assuming it's at least 3 feet long. Okay.
So I guess it's been just hanging out every time I use it.
Yes, it has.
Well, there's a visual.
He looks at
Okay,
Um,
so he's gonna check out my stick.
He notices your stick, and
My fuck stick.
he looks at it, and he says, "That stick.
Hmm?
Whoever,
It's gross.
It's all natural.
whoever encircled that stick, the magic fingerprint is on your brain."
Okay, is it
Oh
is
my-
it the same one that you were looking at before?
Yep.
Huh. So my daddy's left me this stick.
But that means they are here.
Ooh.
Or does it?
Or that they knew we were gonna end up here and
Hey.
left me a stick, so I can have fun.
How would they?
You're very considerate.
How would?
Maybe they. You know what? someone give me insight checks to see if you can figure this puzzle out.
Okay, my insight is +4.
That's insight? Okay.
Let's see if my newly fixed brain can insight anything into this.
That's above
Yeah, I
average.
got a 16.
Yeah.
And you have super wisdom now.
Ooh, you got a 21. Okay, good.
Yeah.
You simply make the connection. Mentally, you can say it out loud if you want, or not. You can keep it a secret that you'll take to your grave. But if whoever created Cornobi heard about what happened to her, being dimensionally exiled here, maybe he, because he's apparently godlike in power, could then have exiled the staff, knowing it would show up, or the stick, knowing it would show up, probably in the same place, hoping that maybe even putting a magical compulsion on it so that you would be compulsed to pick it up, and therefore he could use it to, what? Facilitate transdimensional communication!
So my eye patch daddy's watching over me.
That was quick. Because Cornobi found that stick like 2 minutes after we got here.
Yes, but remember, time doesn't always flow the same in different dimensions.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just being a dick.
Yeah.
Your eye patch daddy?
Uh,
Oh, your eye patch daddy!
yeah.
Yeah.
I think my memory is
No.
starting to fill in some of the gaps.
No.
I remember.
Cornobi, no.
There was the guy. There was the guy who was always looking over
That's a different daddy. How many daddies do you actually have? You have a lot, huh?
Well, there's Leather Daddy, and there's Daddy Dom, and...
me. Well, yeah, but no, this one didn't actually try to fuck me. That's the thing.
Oh, Gay Daddy!
It was at the
Also-
tavern.
Yeah, but was he magic guy?
He might be. How would we know?
It's true. How would we know? I guess a mystery. Was it Eye Patch Daddy? Let's find out next time.
Who's that Daddy? Okay. I'm assuming you're all you leave. And as you step outside, you are almost immediately just greeted by a familiar face and smell.
Brent, what are you doing here?
Brent Goatley is back,
Oh,
and he has tracked you down because, Goat Matrix.
Goat Matrix, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hug him.
All
I
right.
would wild shape into a giant goat, which is the thing I realized I can do, but I already used up both my wild shapes, so I can't. Unless I polymorph.
But you try, and you look really
I
silly.
could polymorph into a giant goat.
Anyway, Brent come up to you. You give him a big hug, but you notice he's kind of like glancing around. He kind of looking a little bit nervous, and you're just like, "Oh, thank God! I was afraid he'd already left." I mean, yeah, I've got Goat Matrix and all that, but it gets all glitchy around here.
Bad Wi-Fi?
Too much magic.
Oh.
Goats are non-magical. The Goat Matrix has nothing to do with magic.
No. It's just the
And
thing.
he's looking around going, so, have they sent you yet?
Sent- What?
Who?
Who?
Where? Why?
When?
How?
How?
Okay, then I'm assuming not. Just,
Brent, what are you talking about?
he leans in close, puts his goat mouth right up to your ear,
No,
and
don't scream.
whispers. He just
The
whispers.
aristocrats?
Okay.
You're not safe here.
Why not? Don't
These
scream.
elves are
You're
hot.
far too useful.
Haven't you noticed how hot these guys are?
Yeah.
Brent, have you noticed how hot they are? They're all hot, Brent.
I suppose that's one word for them. They all look like elves to me.
They're all hot elves, Brent.
I was speaking to the people I work for. You're not safe.
Who do you work for?
But
You don't know the shit is going on behind the scenes.
are they bad people after all?
Who do you work for, Brent?
I don't know.
You don't know.
But they know you,
Okay.
and they're worried.
Worried about us?
Yes.
We're fine.
They're your daddies. Oh my god, Cornobi, it's your
Oh,
daddies.
wait, really?
Yeah, it's your daddies.
Oh.
We need to
You
find
don't
them.
understand, really, at the beginning of the world, how incredibly not fine you are.
Brent, we're sorting out daddy issues right now. We don't have time for this shit.
Yeah,
Do you have time to get eaten?
By what?
the elves have been eating us out all this time, and it's been great.
Like, he looks at the camera with a sort of like, are you fucking kidding me look? He goes, if you really think these pointy-eared bastards are powerful enough to keep a dragon out of their lands, you're lunacy.
Wait.
You thought maybe they made a deal.
Dun, dun, dun.
Just remember, the real treasure is the grandmas you meet along the way.
The real treasure is the grandmas you high five along the way.
Yep.
By the way, I want to point this
Yeah.
out because I'm very proud of it. Last night I spent like 2 hours writing like 4.5 pages of notes to use.
Hmm.
I've used exactly 0 letters that I wrote last night. 0 numbers. I have not used my notebook at all. I mean, there's other stuff in here what I liked. One, like, understand all languages, no matter what. Like, let's see. There was, one was Superman-style heat vision. And one I wrote listed as flight. Just flight, Goku.
You rolled
Hmm.
poorly.
That would have been fun.
One was, the ability to create shadow puppets that can interact with items. That could be very useful, you know?
You know what? I really need another piercing.
One is, then I had ones for total immunity to non-magical fire, one for that for ice, and one for electric. Let's see. And also, there were ones I made that were for each one of you. I asked Jade during the break what your primary stat was for each. So there was one that was +8 strength and one that was +8 dex.
Okay.
Kind of game breaking, but you know,
Kinda.
we've never really followed the rules here.
Oh, fuck it. The next episode starts with a close-up on Sky painting a welcome sign for the dragon.